Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to YouTube Live Sports. Port MacDonnell Men's Invitational 2-Day Fours, 17th year this has been running. And we've got a grand finale that we were praying for by chance. We have 2 3-game winners. Welcome back, Peter Rochock from MacDonnell Bowls Club.
Afternoon, Tim.
You ready for this?
Not ready for sleep.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Big lunch and put the feet up and...
First bowl of the match is a toucher.
Oh, second bowl.
Second bowl of the match is a toucher. The first 2 bowls of the game are sitting on the cat.
It's a pretty handy start for...
We've got some pretty handy players playing here. We're once again very fortunate.
And in the next rink, we have a 3-game winner, and the rink after that is a 3-game winner.
Fantastic. So, folks, to fill you in on the good news, the kitty's just behind that little grey bowl next to the, just next to the green bowl. So there's a couple of inches between, about 4 or 5 inches between the kitty, which is hidden at the front of the grey bowl. And we are very, very fortunate. We've got 2 3-game winners playing the final.
And we've got all 5 3-game leaders on this screen.
And we've just got
on the screen.
We're going to have to be quick, folks. They are into it. There's pressure. Now, these guys all know each other. We've got 2 teams that Pete and I are quite familiar with. They knew they'd be playing each other on the last game, and they knew they'd be playing on the live stream rink, because when the draw came out, it became apparent rink 8 was where they were going to need to be. And lo and behold, they've both had 3 wins, so they've both played 3 games. They've both played 63 ends of bowls out of the 24 teams that commenced this event yesterday morning. 5 teams remain as 3-game winners. This final game is a 3-game winner versus another. The previous game we streamed with the Somerton boys and Marcus Petersma. They're a 3-game winner. To make things even more interesting, the 2 skippers in this game, Dave Beeman and Gary Bowring, played each other in pennants just recently, and Gary Bowring from Mount Gambier RSL got the chockies on that day. So Dave's at his home ground. He's the reigning Club Fours champion skipper of the Club Fours last year. Dave Beeman's playing with Bruce Bavin as his lead, John Naismith as his second. They're both at Port MacDonnell. Gary Walters is his third. Now, Gary plays for Mount Gambier RSL, and the team they're up against is all from Mount Gambier RSL. So these blokes know each other inside out, back to front. Gary Bowring's team comprises Alan Stewart, Leon Fox, and the third is Wayne Legetgo.
I reckon that's almost their midweek rink.
It's very close to their midweek pennant rink, so quite familiar with each other.
I reckon I'm playing them tomorrow.
So a little bit of added pressure. There's a mixture of experience, a mixture of... I know Gary Bowring would have a couple of Saturday Division 1 pennant flags under his belt. Let's see the last bowl come down from Wayne.
We had the chalk on it before he started.
So John Naismith, we'll start with the Port Mac team. Bruce Bavin, the lead's got the green bowls. They're a Henselite. Can't remember what model. They're a narrow Henselite.
Fusion.
Fusion, I think that is those.
They are. Played against him last Wednesday.
You did. Second for Dave Beeman for Port MacDonnell is John Naismith. He's a blue and white striped XGs.
The red ones are Wayne Legutko's there. I'm pretty sure they're SRs.
Yep. The grey bowls must be Leon Fox's. There's a few up on the bank. It'll be the first time they've had a long end for quite some time. So we've got a few bowling arms in this rink. Leon Fox and Wayne Legutko have been using bowling arms the last couple of years. Dave's been on them for a little while now. Dave's first bowl.
Oh, that will not help the situation.
There was a toucher that went in, but that's...
No, there's a toucher sitting on the green.
Oh, it stayed up.
Dave's went in there.
So it picks up, that leaves his own. Yeah, it's still only two to the RSL team, Bowring RSL team. No, Dave Beeman's been working very hard on his bowls of late. He's found himself in Division 1 Saturday, Division 1 Wednesday this season. Has skipped Division 2 a bit in previous years. He did chop and change his bowls a little bit. His weight's looking fantastic for this last bowl. He just needed to beat that one to cut out one.
What's he using now? Because that's different from what he had been using, isn't it?
Back to the XGs, I believe.
Oh, because he's...
He had those red and white flip-flop arrows, I think. Going back to the Dreamline.
Well, I haven't seen him bowl since he's gone back. So
yeah. I'll tell you what, that's not a bad first end. Kitty's in the ditch. Shot, bowl and toucher is a couple of inches from the ditch.
To the Bowring crew.
So a 2-0 start to Gary Bowring's RSL team. And we are in for a great game here, folks. As I said, 24 teams we started with. 8 finished yesterday as 2-game winners. 5 are now 3-game winners.
And I was wrong. There's one of those teams is on the other green.
So Alan Stewart, my apologies, Alan Stewart is leading for the Bowring RSL team. Not a bad start from Bruce Bavin.
Good bowl.
I did give him a big rap earlier.
Did he come here as a new bowler or has he bowled before?
I believe he had played elsewhere.
Right.
I'm not that familiar with where it was. Alan's done well to disrupt it. May still be down. You'll notice Bruce tends to bowl around the clock.
Likes his backhand.
You do hear a lot of people say he can't bowl 2 hands, and I've seen it. I've called it. He's done it. So we all have different opinions. He's done well on days where we've got a direct cross breeze, and we have a very wide and a very narrow side. He's done very well with his adjustment with that grass. Leon Fox, a very accomplished bowler with a bowling arm, and he's gone to it was accomplished bowler before going to the bowling arm. So either of these two teams could be the ones that pick up the $2,000 first prize tag. We have had a sneaky peek at the other three teams on 2 wins. As John looks like he's drawing in a lovely bowl for his first bowl of the second end. Oh, unfortunate. This shapes up to be a ripper. $2,000 on the line, which is nothing to be sneezed at for a weekday, 2-day carnival in Port MacDonnell, the most southern town in South Australia. Crayfish fleet capital of South Australia.
The Ralph Stafford team's leading on points, looking at that.
Yep. Johnny Naismith getting a good bowl in there.
Yesterday I was quite glad I wasn't out there playing. Today it's not so much so. Looking at this weather, looks like it'll be quite pleasant out there today.
Yes, I am a bit jealous. A lot jealous. But I'm very happy here. I'm happy to be part of this. And once again, Pete, a public thank you for all the time and effort you've put in, coming from another club to help out with the streaming. It's very much appreciated. Not many people will put up with me for 5 minutes, let alone 2 days, so hat off to you. It's as good as a resting toucher.
Happy to, Tim.
And it's good. We've reciprocated for each other's clubs. I'll have to have a word to these skippers as they pass through.
Oh, in the way I was watching the head.
Only a little bit.
No, they've parted the waters now a bit. Well, Dave keeps sneaking over there.
Yep. They'll both be very focused. Both lovely fellas. Both love their bowls. Both enthusiastic bowlers. Wives both play. Both play at high level.
Thought Mac's probably got 2 or 3 there, but looking at that head.
Yeah, the last call I heard was 3. Opportune moment to once again thank the sponsors of this 2-day Men's Fours event, Grant District Council, Bendigo Bank in Mount Gambier and All Digital Hearing in Mount Gambier. Thank you very much to those organisations who have helped us attract a few very good players.
Gary Barron's changed his bowls again, hasn't he?
He has. I don't think they're brand new.
If I remember, he had a purpley sort of set.
Dave's pretty close.
Yeah, short up.
Yeah. Important little pick up here, Gary. You've got a 2-point head start, 2-shot head start.
Might be a bit tight. Knock another one in here.
Oh, he has. He's been unlucky there. Knocked Bruce's second bowl in. Yep, line was good, metre short. Down she comes. He's inside that, he's in the count. Better with his weight, just held out on him.
A little bit more weight, a couple more feet of weight he was in. Taking out 2, going for the tape. Four.
Was a 4, yeah. I had a
Good.
feeling it was. So can we claim that as the lead's already changed once?
If you like.
After 2 ends.
Dave standing right on the line.
Don't muck up the camera work. Somebody will comment. I'm just trying to confirm.
Couple of feet short. Oops.
Gary Bowring's team did originally have Les James in it. I don't want to make a mistake whether it's, I'm not sure if it's Alan or Alex Stewart. I think it's Alan Stewart.
Yep, good ball there. Always went a bit further than I thought it was going to.
Oh, Johnny's just a bit unlucky there. Just tickled Leon's bowl in, possibly for shot there, is it? Neither skip are giving too much away. Play the shot call, don't worry about where the bowl is. Leon's about the same distance short as he was on the other side, but the other one got pushed in, so...
Cool, then it's the pace that's dropped off a little bit.
So we'll be able to keep an eye on the Somerton boys. I'll tell you what, Gary Walters has made up for things. He's done that very well. Hopefully if the skipper stays on the centre line now, we'll still be able to see it, won't we?
It's worked
There you
well.
go.
That's certainly good of him.
We should just ask the leads to move ask the other bowlers to move the jack more often.
Might be easier than moving Dave.
Yeah, well, Dave's a bit bigger than me. I think I'd have trouble shoving him out the way. He's in the opposition footy team. I'm the guy cutting up the oranges, having the week off. High-level soccer player and soccer coach in his day. Coached at a high level of soccer in Adelaide prior to moving to the southeast. So 21 ends, folks. We've, including this one, 19 ends to go. I tell you, Gary Walters has put another good bowl in.
Good aim.
Yep.
Right.
He's trailed the kitty to a teammate and he's put 2 behind.
Oh, Dave's just clicked on the camera. He's worked out with it.
Excellent. He's a very focused bowler. There you go. Wayne's just bumped the shot bowl there and tickled the kitty back. It's really still 1. Gary's indicating 2 down, but the 2 bowls behind are from the Beeman team also. Holding 2 with 2 back bowls is pretty handy at the moment with a little bit of what we call rubbish in the way. Wayne's rugged up for the winter.
It's not. Excuse me.
Thanks. Edwards is putting her money on the line. He's got her money on the local favourite. Dave, he's just fallen short with that bowl. Grass was spot on. I realise I'm only talking to myself if I haven't turned the volume up. That's all right. I get along with me just fine. So Kathy Edwards got her money on the local. Oh. Gave himself a look there. Gary's indicated they're holding 2. Early nerves there, but that's all right. They're holding 2. Nice smooth delivery from Gary, isn't it? Is he going to pull up this time? Because he's in the area.
Pretty good ball.
Depends where he trails it.
Oh.
He may be just down 1 still, yeah.
Ran a bit too far.
Bad luck, Mr. Bowering, but a lovely bowl all the same. Five to 2 lead to the Beemans. We got the team nearby with Ralph Stafford, Dukes, McPhail. Oh no, Gary Feast. We've got a mixture. Gary Feast, John Schroeder, Ralph Stafford.
Ronnie Plungers is in that team.
And Ronnie Plungers. They are on 3 wins. And on this screen, he didn't want to tell me at the lunch break. He didn't want to be a target. Also on this screen, the Somerton boys who won the previously streamed match. So we've got 4 of the 5. Four of the 5 front runners on this screen within Kui. And Robert Corner's team, which was, I think, originally Dean Wilkinson's. I believe that one's got Andy Ashby. Not sure who else is in that one.
Graham Ellis, I reckon. Oh, good ball there. It's a good ball.
Another fine collection of Div 1 pennants recipients over the years. Team number 23 they are. Was originally Dean Wilkinson, but not sure who they got to fill in there. Because they've got Andy Ashby, Robert Corner, Graham Ellis, and originally Dean Wilkinson. I tell you, between those 4 players, they would have over... Dean Wilkinson and Andy Ashby would have at least 30 Division 1 premierships each. Probably 90% of the time with each other. Robert Corner would be into double figures. Graham Ellis would definitely be up around the 20 mark. So a very handy team. We won't get to see them. They're on the green that's well behind us. But we'll do our best to keep everybody informed how everybody's going.
Oh, it's well short.
It's been brought to our attention that Bruce Bavin possibly played at Dalesford in Victoria. Thanks, Kathy, and I think you're probably right there. Apparently you're her favourite commentator, by the way.
Am
Oh, well, favourite local one. You're never going to compete with Boyd and Benny Two Shoes. You'll never take them off their mantle.
Confirmations just come through on that.
Oh, it's like the walls have got ears.
Lead bowl still hanging on the shot. A dangerous man with that stick.
Yeah, he used to send down a pretty wicked drive when he was using his hand.
Oh,
There was many a people jump out the way when Wayne would put a drive down years gone by. Beautiful sunshine. We've probably got the wind's coming from the same direction. It's coming from the west to southwest. So for the players at the moment, it's as they bowl, it's coming basically from their right-hand side. And this bowl's heading down the wide side.
playing for the same.
He's definitely got a smidge
Wide
of
this
weight.
time.
Which bowl's he going to push in? It's an RSL bowl, but not close enough.
Surprised that he didn't have him have a look at that.
There'll be no editing here. Only replays for the Rippers. Leon Fox just walked past asking we'd need to edit. I think that's possibly due to the short bowl he's left there. Some good senses of humour amongst these fellas too. They've probably got their game face on right now. They're all looking at. they're all faking to stand in front of the camera just to stir us up. A few of the boys on the other rinks are watching this game closely too. Everybody's probably got wind of what's going on as far as the 5-game winners.
It's not very far away here.
Dave Beeman with shot of the game so far. Oh, yeah, it would be near shot of the game so far. Maybe that first end might have beaten it. You'll be happy with that. That gets the monkey off the back, getting that first ripper in that you needed.
I expect this one will have plenty of weight on it.
And it has. In the area. He's taken out one of his own close ones. It's still only 2 to the Beemans. The grey bowl at RSL bowl there at 3 o'clock be the one he's looking to beat now. That'll be Leon's bowl, I think. No, sorry, that's Allen's. Dave Beeman's in the area again. Is he going to stay? Oh, he needed to probably even a sit or a touch on his own there would have been enough to do the job. Gary looking to cut back like he did last end. He was down 2, looking to cut back at least a 1 if he can. Certainly going into the area he needed to be. And he's going to fall in for a shot. My goodness. Yep. They're going to look at it for a while, and then they're going to say, one of us has got to measure that. Wayne's not offering to measure because he thinks he's got the shot. Gary wants to prove him wrong. Another different position, kneeling position for measuring. He did cut back
got shot from that. Good ball.
Yep. Oh, he deserved a bit of fortune there because he did do well in the previous end when he was down 2 and cut back 1. So Gary's worth 3 shots as a skipper already. Or 4 shots, because that was a 3-shot turnaround. Plus the previous end he cut 1 out. After the 4th end, we're 5-3 to the Beeman team. Another medium length. Matt's up about 2-3 metres. Cat's up from the back tee about 4 metres.
See what Bruce can do. He's had a pretty good start.
Yep. It's he said to me yesterday after they'd won 2 games, he said, I feel absolutely honoured I even got asked to play with these blokes. And then he goes and puts bowls down like that, and I said, mate, you don't need to be honoured, you just need to embrace the fact that you're a very welcome part of the team. He's doing very well. He's opened a few eyes at our club and in opposition games, as you mentioned. Two bowls meter behind. Have to a big shout out to all the volunteers that are here. I don't think they're not even all members. There's wives of members. There's a multitude of people here at Port Mac. The kitchen was a very well-oiled machine at lunchtime. People are on the production line serving up beautiful chicken and hot veggie meal, which isn't bad for a $30 a day per player bowls day to get a big hot chicken and hot veg. Leon's probably drawn shot with that one. So to all of those people that are helping out at the Port MacDonnell Bowls Club, thank you very much. The president, Terry Hyler's down here at the moment. His wife's in there helping. Secretaries, treasurers, groundsmen are playing. We've got a multitude of people here for a 60, 70 member club. Put on a good show. No dramas, no mistakes, no hassles. Touch wood. We can get through the rest of this game hassle free. Enough room. Another good for Leon. That'll be the shot bowl. It certainly beats the back bowls. It's going to be a touch heavy, but if it sits on that. Beating the two blue and white back bowls is the instruction given to Wayne. Yeah, Wayne's jack high. It'll take a few of them a little bit to get used to this wind. It's the same, probably very close to the same wind that they were experiencing in the first game.
Yeah, great bowl there.
Mr. Walters with a ripper. It's going to take a good bowl to win every end here. I don't think that anybody's going to get any free hits. That's all right. That was 36 minutes ago. Just passing on messages to Pete. Oh, good to hear Larry the Lizard's watching the game today. Big shout out to Caitlin, Tilly and Luna, making the trek from Adelaide down to Port MacDonnell at the moment. Don't think they're going to be here in time to watch the game, so they've tuned in on YouTube Live Sports, which is fantastic. Good on you guys. It's got a grand final feel about it, this game, hasn't it? So Gary's bowl just sat down then, so it's probably poking out a little bit. We've got too many Garys playing. We've got Gary Feast here, Gary Walters, Gary Bowering.
Well, it's a bit of a change in time. It always used to be Ron.
Ron, yes.
Ron was a big name for a long time. Bowlers.
I reckon there's probably at least 6 or 7 Garys. There's probably 5 Garys on this green alone at the moment. Gee, he didn't miss by too much then. Another one to the Beeman team. After 5 ends, we've got 6-3, folks. We haven't asked them to update the scoreboard, so we'll keep a close eye on it. Don't know the score, but the Somerton boys did lose the last end over there, a couple of rinks over. They're up against John Whiteley and Co from Mount Gambier RSL. Got David Smith up bowling now. Dave's got the president. Well, the president stepped on the green then. Now he's telling the president to get out of the way. What are you doing, boys? and their wives will be inside watching them, eating their lunch, going, "Oh, our bloody husbands are terrible. Look at them getting in Tim's way." So Bruce's first bowl stopped inches from the ditch.
They've decided taking grass is not an option.
Yeah. Pretty close to perfect weight there. Sorry, Pete.
Oh, just talking about the grass issue, the lack of. Oh.
Last bowl's a shot bowl. John stopping a couple of foot from the ditch. Kitty's about 1 metre from the tee. Mount Gambier RSL Club has a very similar surface to this. And they've got 2 new greens. Of their 3 greens, they've got 2 new ones been installed in the last 18 months. So theirs is still running a bit slower than this one.
Yeah, different company, different surface. So whether it'll be the same at any stage will be interesting to see.
Just as interesting as this bowl by John Naismith. That'll be a... Oh, it rolled away, so it's second best, but it's not far off. Just came in and just ducked under or went around the shot bowl. Two good bowls from Leon Fox. Mr. Reliable, I used to call him whenever I played against him. Gary's pushed it over. Make sure you hear the call. 2 down with 3 at the back. If he gets a little touch to it, the blue and white bowler Johns is a catcher. If he gets it all the way through, he's around the mark too. The skipper called very good as it approached and then said, but not there. So he's probably a good 15 millimetres off trailing that through to the ditch for 3. So it's a fine line between a perfect bowl and a unfortunate result. And Dave's saying 1 down. Good discussion and conversation and comparison there between the skipper and the third. Tossing up the options, the consequences of pushing in Leon's other bowl if it isn't second at the moment. He needs to blow hard to get this one up there. His line was very good. So the kiddie's behind the furthest back bowl on the right-hand side of the line. And this bowl's heading in the right direction, but just going to pull up. That shirt.
I've got one of those. Right, Sunday.
We'll get him when he comes back out. Oh, no, you won't. For those of you wondering what I'm mumbling about, and just saw Glenn Wright from Robe walk into the Bowls Club. He's got the most bright coloured bowl shirt I've ever seen in my life. And Peach just whispered that he's got one as well. Looks like something that Reg Mombassa from Mambo fame or Ken Doan would put together.
It's all got all the bowl sayings all over it.
Yeah, bowl sayings. Is it one on there that says great bowl, Pete?
Oh,
It's not a commonly used phrase, I know, but I thought it might be in there in your handwriting. How's that for a dad joke for you?
It just didn't need to be on there.
It doesn't say anything about chicken legs either, I'm sure. No damage done there. Weight probably would have been fine for what he was looking for. Somerton have won the mat back 2 rinks away. Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary's probably lucky he didn't get a little wick there. He may have got second best though. 2 down. Dave's got to be awful careful. He's only got 1 in the head. He would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down if he moved John's bowl. A tough job, skippering. He might be a little bit narrow here. Unless he gets lucky. Uses that one. There you go. You need that. Back to 1. So both the skippers have cut back shots when they've been needed. Gary will be on his backhand, staying away from that last bowl of Dave's. One to the Mount Gambier RSL team. Keeps the score close. 6-4. after 6.
Very handy start. Yeah, pretty handy from Bruce.
Good mate, you're in was the call after Bruce's bowl there. I must say, I love watching bowlers develop and improve over time. I've only known Bruce a short while, but you see it lift people, the game of bowls. A lot of people know I work in mental health support, and it certainly benefits a lot of people that I've had contact with through my work connections. And as we know, bowlers aren't immune to it. Plenty of bowlers out there with things that have happened in their lives and caused them issues. Lawn bowls can be a bit of a saviour to some people. Of course, it can be a frustration too. Bit like golf. Must be an Aussie bloke thing. We take up sports that stir us up. I'll tell you what, these...
In the count.
Yeah, it's a good start for this end for Port Mac guys. I'm very impressed with Leon's delivery. And that's why you get a good delivery and you get good bowls like that. Worth a look. Yeah, you don't have 3 any longer. You've got 1. Johnny Naismith. Looking to do the same as his last with about half a metre off. He's around the front one. He's looking real good here. Skipper's getting down and watching it. Yeah, he's in. Well done. Be interesting to see now that bowl of Wayne's has stopped short. Be interesting to see where his next bowl, what sort of pace it goes at. They have got Leon's bowl in front. Wait and see where Gary's ends up first, but you don't want to hit Leon's. A few players breathed in then. He's almost there. So at this stage, looks like it's, yeah, makes it, even though the Port MacDonnell team's holding 2, they, his wing bowls, the 2 red wing bowls have made it not worth the risk for the sounds of it. Happy to put one round the back for insurance. He's not too far around the back. He's just a good distance. Gary's definitely looking menacing here. Get onto Leon's bowl, which he did,
Followed through
and
for
followed
shot.
it in for shot.
Call is to do the same.
Yeah, and Gary's the Gary that made the call. His bowl's one of the bowls right behind.
Not very far away.
Certainly going to be close. I tell you what. There you go. Well, he's possibly still down. But would you believe they've got 5 seconds? So even though he's trailed it back, he's down, which makes it unlucky, but a brilliant bowl. But he's got 5 seconds, and I guess there's the bigger with 5 seconds. You get nothing for short on his next bowl, don't you? Gary may put some insurance around the back now and be happy with the one because it's a bit too tight to be trying to draw another in.
Yeah, he probably wants to change something, whether he just runs for cover or...
He can sneak under the dark blue bowl. We need our keep clear sign. He could go 2 down if he kicks it back. There is another bowl at the back. That's Gary. So if Dave pushes that through, there's that catcher there. Tell you what. And he falls in. If this isn't an umpire's measure, I don't know what is.
Oh, over the one closer to the line, maybe.
He's fallen in beside the one that's shot. If he's not shot, he's got 4 seconds because he used one of his own. Wayne's not offering to measure it. Gary's having a good hard look. Some classy bowls. This would be a perfect time to introduce a lady that does an awful lot of work at the Port Mac Bowls Club. I've spoken of her a few times already. She's come out to come and say good day to us. She's the secretary at the Port Mac Bowls Club. Her name is Heather Richards. She's won more trophies than I've had hot dinners. It's a big welcome, Heather. Thank you for taking some time out of your day.
Thank you. Busy.
It is a busy day. I've just done a big thank you to all the people inside. I hope they were in there watching and listening. We've got a hell of a game on our hands here.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah,
But I must say the weather's beautiful today.
Yeah, we can't complain. We sat in this little hut thinking we'd keep ourselves out of the weather. Now we wish we were out with a bit of sun on our back, to be honest.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Look, it's 6-5 after 7 ends. It's been a seesawing kind of a game so far. How have things been going in the administration and management side of the day?
Really good, actually. Alex from Bowls Australia has been very good. He's got it all up on Bowls Link.
Terrific.
So anybody can go in and have a look.
Thank you to Alex at Bowls Australia. Much appreciated. We had Jenny here yesterday telling us about you would have been part of the 16 years that she was running it before this year.
Sure was. It's a lot of work.
Plenty of work for you.
Yeah, it certainly is. But we've done it for 17 years now, and
yeah,
it's great.
And how many members do we have? I've been rattling
So
60
we've got
or 70?
61 members, full members, and 10 social members.
And 10 social
71 all up.
I made the comparison yesterday that Capalaba Club in Brisbane would have more penance players on a Saturday than we have members in our entire club. They've got a team in all 9 divisions up there, and I only refer to that club because it's my old hometown. So yeah, the big comparison of the size of clubs and the facilities and all that sort of thing.
Yes, we're not very big, but we've got a good membership.
Good bunch of folks.
Yes.
And even though tensions can build and stresses build on us, everyone knuckles in and gets a job done, like all the regional clubs down here. It's good to know that everyone pitches in. Place is looking good. Kevy's got the roses in the garden looking really good.
Yes. Alan Hill, actually.
Oh, Alan Hill's been taking over Kevy's role there?
Well, not really, because Kevy was sick during the winter in Adelaide, so Alan and myself did all the pruning, and it's looking really great.
Yeah, very good. So we got Leon and Bruce. I tell you what, Bruce Bavin's opening some eyes. He's leading extremely well. All 8 players have put in some good bowls here so far. Gary and Dave have been exchanging blows as the skippers, cutting back and trailing cat. We've also got Somerton just over here as a 3-game winner.
Yes.
And
the Petersmar boys.
Yep, and we got Ralphie Stafford. So out of the 24 teams, we got 5 teams on 3 wins, and 4 of them are right in front of us, which includes the game we're playing.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight call.
Yep. Well, and I'll tell you what, if you look at it, the Bowring teams, all Mount Gambier RSL. The Robert Corner team's Mount Gambier RSL. The Ralph Stafford team, Gary Feast, all Mount Gambier RSL. Even Dave Beeman's Port Mac team's got an RSL player in it. So
I think I counted 19 RSL players.
Wow, that's fantastic out of 24 teams.
Yes, and about 13 Mount Gambiers.
Yep, that's really good. We were talking before about one of the teams, the team with Ellis, Ashby and Corner, and they would have had Wilkinson in the team. And so there's 100 flags easy between that lot.
Yes. They've won over 30 pennant flags.
Yes.
30 years of pennant flags.
Yeah. Yeah. Gary looking for a slider. Nearly got it. I've got to be careful. Every time I say Gary, I look around. There's 10 of them in front of me. I'm getting sick of these Garys. They're a bunch of Garys.
That's Alan Stewart.
It is Alan?
Yeah,
yep.
I think you called him Alec.
I did because I wasn't sure, and then I went with Alan for a while. I was still wondering whether it was Alec when I said it was Alan. So how do you find bowls? I mean, you're here as a lady with a lot of experience in bowls. You've represented South Australia a number of times in the past.
Where's my hat? What do I do with it?
Your bragging hat.
Oh, here it
It's
is.
got badges all over it. Like,
No. Here it is.
what do you got there?
I played 11 state games and
Ah,
yeah,
number one.
yeah, that was
And that's
inaugural.
And that's a Bowls SA hat.
Yes.
Congratulations. When did that get
That
issued?
was, I think it was during the year sometime.
Okay. Now, how do you find coming down and watching a 2-day men's fours tournament as a lady that's played at a pretty high level?
Oh, I love it.
Mm.
Love it. Wish I was out there.
Well, some of the listeners and the viewers will know that Heather and I do play together in pennants and a bit. Sometimes she's skipping and sometimes I am, and we move around with different playing partners. But we've had open pennants here for quite some time now, haven't we? For Saturdays.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Ever since there was it a High Court ruling in Victoria that changed things?
Yes. Yes.
I just, and don't quote me, I still get the Bowls Queensland news. I'm pretty sure it's only just gone to members of Bowls Queensland, so the players throughout the state, they've only just voted in open gender in the top level and top division. So I'm pretty sure Division 1 was still men only on Saturdays up there.
Yes. A lot of the clubs don't actually like the women playing.
Yes, I've heard the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look. It's a situation. There are ladies who don't like playing with the men too, and that's understandable.
Yes.
Some of the blokes burp and fart and swear too much. Some of the ladies whinge too much. Let's face it. There's no point hiding behind it all. We're all different, and there's plenty of blokes that don't get along with other blokes, and plenty of ladies that whinge about the other ladies too. So we're all human.
Yes.
But when we all get together and put on a good game, it's well, you know what I'm like. We all just treat each other the same and do our best for whoever we're playing with. Dave looking to try and sneak one through here. A little slider there.
Missed it.
He's cut one out, so that's useful. So there you go, another end where a skipper cuts out a shot from the opposition after 8 ends. And move up to 6 apiece.
Gosh.
Doesn't get much closer. You know, you're well aware, obviously, you've played against both of these guys and with Dave. You know, they played against each other in pennants just recently. And Gary got the better of Dave.
Yes. Midweek.
Midweek it was. And now the 16th of December, for the people listening at home, the 16th of December, we've got our Ladies Fours tournament. We'll be live streaming that one again. Entries for that one, how many do you normally get for that?
Oh, as many as we can.
Yep.
Yes.
Try and fill 2 greens again, like we have done. And that's a one-day
Yes.
event. And then our Port MacDonnell Hams Day. What date's that one? I'm testing you here.
About a week later, I think.
I think it is. I'm going to confirm it because I was trying to work it out earlier. I don't know where my little book's gone. But anyway, it's later in December. So we'll be taking names and numbers for that. Bruce heads in.
Oh, great bowl.
Yeah, sat the shot bowl out really well. We need to get the replay button going for some of these, don't we, at this time of the day? It's hard. What else did you have to tell us about the club? Lots of things.
Trying to think.
Yeah,
So much been happening lately.
I know. How many helpers did we have in the kitchen today? Probably at
About
least
15.
about 15, yeah.
15 plus. Yeah.
It was,
Good meal.
and it's, apple crumble and ice cream after a nice hot chicken and hot veggies lunch.
How's the rink next door going?
Oh, look, I haven't asked anybody else to put scores up. They've got enough to focus on at the moment, so...
Oh, we're just watching
think he is
Luke
there.
Petersmar, and he just absolutely drew that off that shot bowl. Of course, that's 3 rinks over.
Yeah, I think John's just drawn a second one in here. 21st of December, my reliable information's come through.
Yes.
21st of December is our mixed fours hams day, 9:30 start, 2 games of 10 ends before lunch, 2 games of 10 ends after lunch.
Massive big hands.
So it's only $12.50 per person to play in that one.
Yes.
Big hams, big puddings. Must be at least one person of the opposite gender. Thank you very much for those comments that have just come through on YouTube.
So we have Christmas puddings and Christmas cakes.
Yep.
Plus, I think there's 3 lots of hams. So it's really well worth entering.
Holding 3 now. Gary Walters has just tickled John Naismith's bowl in, so they're holding 3. I know, Gary Bowring that's playing here, he and his wife and the Pearsons from Mount Gambier RSL, they've put a team in for that event. I'm yet to write it on the board.
Okay.
I'll be playing with Mrs. Tilley and Blaine Price, who played on the live stream match with our good friend Keithy yesterday. So it's all starting to warm up. Another big thing that's coming up too, you'd probably know about, is round robin selections Sunday week.
Yes.
And it's at Narracourt RSL this week.
Yes.
This year. So it'd be good to see a few putting their hand up to represent Region 1. And I've got a sneaking suspicion that could nearly be 4.
I think so. He put 4 fingers down.
Yep. How long's, just for the viewers, how long's this green been in place, do you think?
Just over 7 years.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
7 and about 16 for the top green, somebody was telling me.
Yes, yes.
That's
So
good.
this
So
is
we're
a
not
beautiful
not
green.
looking at needing to spend any money on resurfacing for quite
No.
some time.
No.
We're all just waiting for that one
Casey
member to
will-
win Powerball so we can
Get a lid.
get a nice big lid over the green. As opposed to the northern states, we want a roof so that we can play more often during the year. And Gary Bowring has done it again. From 4 down, I suspect. Oh no, Wayne's still saying 2 down still. It is deceptive. You can look at the monitor and you can look, what is it, 7 or 8 metres away from us. It can still be difficult to read that.
It sure looks like it's shot, doesn't it?
It does from here, but Wayne's just conceded they're 2 down. And what about getting young females to start playing bowls?
Very hard.
It's very hard when they've got netball and tennis and Dave Beeman's just rocked that out, so that's confirmed the 2. Lovely bowl. These skippers are both stepping up in this game. It's a pleasure to watch. Yeah, how do we get younger? I mean, with the males, it depends. If the dads are young bowlers, as in their 30s, they might bring along their sons. But you don't see a great deal of 30 to 40-year-old females that might bring along teenage daughters.
No. A lot of them work.
Yes, that's the issue. We've got Sky. We mentioned Sky, who's a member of our club over playing for South Australia at the moment in the under-18s. But you don't see that too often. Kids of that age, I shouldn't say kids, people of that age, are stepping into a sport that was traditionally known as an old person sport, let's face it. I know it's a question that gets asked in social media quite a lot. Was that a 2 or a 3?
2.
2. It is a question that gets asked in social media a lot. You know, what are the governing bodies doing about it? I don't think there's any point sitting around pointing the finger at, you know, your state administrators and your national administrator. They are part of the solution.
I think you need to get into the schools.
I think, yep. And there is a schools program. There's a fella in New South Wales. He's tried to promote it. I've read some of his social media posts. I don't know that he's got the support from some of the administrators that he would have liked. Is that a polite way of putting it? But I think he's a former teacher, and he's just absolutely passionate about bowls and passionate about getting kids into bowls. He knows how to educate kids. Yeah, look, it's hard because they're playing all the other sports that get mainstream media.
Yes, exactly.
You know, your footballs and your tennises and golfs and crickets and I was one of those kids. It's
we seem
normal
to get them out for night hours, but they just don't want to go any further. Oh,
Bruce with a ripper bowl. I was too slow. You try and get a replay if we can. Look, it's a problem, and us smaller clubs in regional areas probably notice it more, because people your age, my age, we're bringing friends along. So if we're bringing people into the club that are over 50, you're helping to bring younger people in, because the 80-year-old people who have been playing for, some of them, 20, 30 years, they can't do all the jobs forever. Exactly. And so you need the younger people in. Younger people are working. There's got to be a way we can just improve things a little. It's not like we need to reinvent the wheel. Alan's got a ripper bowl, just trickled through, but he is behind. It's a good call from Dave. Calling John on the forehand. If he can roll the front green one in, he just doesn't want to cut the head too much. We've seen mixed results here, as you know, with the bit of wind coming from behind us, across the bowler's right shoulders at the moment. Coming from the left-hand side of your screen at the moment as you look at it, folks. So over the right shoulder of the bowler. Let's tip that one in. So what other jobs have you got left for today? The big count?
Yes, the final round scores. Yeah.
We had an early start this morning so people can get on their way and head home. We've got a lot that have got to do a fair bit of travelling. John just cutting a bit narrow with both of those, but his weight's very good on both.
Good bowl here. Oh, just missed it.
Just holding. Yeah, the wind's just
Just a
testing
bit
him a little
heavy.
bit at the moment.
He was just a bit heavy.
Somerton boys are still racking up scores over there, so they are looking very likely to be a 4-game winner. It's not over yet, of course. They wouldn't be halfway through this match. They'd be just finished the 10th end, quite possibly. So the game we've got here, there'll be a 4-game winner. And there it goes. Oh, got the kitty. Nearly got it through for a lot.
Yeah, I think two.
Just happened to. Here's the replay. Yep. The Gary's got all the moves. He swung the leg over there. That got it. Earlier on, he waved a bowl like this and it fell down exactly where he wanted to fall down. Fell in for shot.
Say on the replay that's only one.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's Dave will be happy with that bowl back there. Definitely, there've been some good strategies put in place by both skippers so far. I've been watching and listening as they walk past us, talking with the thirds. Wayne might have a ripper. Oh, one in, one out, I dare say. His skipper just said probably better now, but he wouldn't want to say anything else. He nearly trailed it. If he trailed it back a metre, I reckon he would have had 4 or 5. If he went 2 metres, he'd be down 1.
Very accurate with the stick. He's only just started using it.
Yep. He and Leon are both picked it up quite well. There's quite a few at RSL, though, and I wouldn't mind betting they're all learning from each other. Wilco, Rexy, Feasty. There's quite a few still resisting it. I'll give up the bloody game before I start using one of those things. We hear all the comments. We've got Sir Jeffrey England over the other side over there. Well respected as one of the best with a bowling arm in the region. We better let you go do some work, I suppose.
Yes. I was sort of hoping that they'd call for an umpire. But thanks for asking me to
That's all right.
tune in.
Thank you for coming out. You can ask the president, Terry, if he'd like to come over. It's it's up to him if he feels like it. I know everybody's got jobs on at the moment. It's good to see some spectators down here now. Pete's back with us now. Well, thank you very much to Heather Richards. It's lovely to hear a lady's point of view. She's surrounded by a heap of blokes in the game she loves. As she said, get out there, ladies, get out there, girls. Start playing the game. Doesn't matter whether you're playing with your granddad, your uncle, your old man, your mum. Get out there and have a go, especially if your name's Luna or Tilly. I think that'd be a damn good idea to get out there.
Don't think that's worked for Dave, and he's gone to red bowl. It's Wayne, is it?
Can't quite tell.
Yeah. Well, there's a point of 3 down.
Oh.
Oh, he's taken the 3.
Yeah, probably a wise move at a 6-all. Oh no, 6-8, sorry. Or am I behind 9-6 it's got up there? They got a different score up there to what I had. So that was 3 to the RSL guys, was it?
Doesn't make it 9 all, is it?
Well, I didn't have 9-6, so we'll just need to confirm it. Heather's going to race off and do another job. She's going to go and grab some scores from the other games that are in progress. That may affect the overall result here.
Good starter from Bruce.
Another one. Another one. He knows when to pull out the... Pull out the big shots. Is this one going through the gap? It is. It's a 6-pointer. The skippers are getting along well. There's pressure and there's a fair bit at stake here. And Bruce has done the old one on, one behind trick.
Yep, handy bowls, very handy bowls.
$14 and that's on Robert Corners. We imagine that's after 10 ends. 14 so Robert Corners team. Team 23. They've had some good wins. They had a 46-pointer, a 43 and a 41. The president's just given us the... He said, Dave Beeman's good, but he's not on 98 shots. Actually... We'll get a confirmation of the score shortly.
I just thought that was late in the day. My eyes are gone. A bit blurry. 9-8, 9-8.
We'd like a bit more viewing room, wouldn't we? Ooh, one to Leon's bowl.
I couldn't see that. Dave was blocking that one.
Oh, it's cheating looking live. Wayne's bowl. Just touched up Leon's, which sat on Bruce's shot bowl. Rolled it over. King number 2. Is that what that means?
Up. Wayne's a bit over and gone behind. Oh, just caught the short wide one.
Okie dokes. So we know Robert Corner's team was a 3-game winner, and they're in the front. They're on a 14-all draw. Ralph Stafford's team, for those following, Gary Feast is skippering, but that's a 6-4 ball game, and that's probably after 10 ends. This could be the 10th end now, so it might be 6-4 after 9 ends, which is a tight game. The Somerton boys with the Petersma brothers have got a confident lead at the moment. They will be very hard to beat, so they're looking towards being a 4-game winner. This game's close with 2 3-game winners, and the other 2 games are as close as draws too, so it's all happening.
Gary's had a friendly rub then to come in for shot.
Gary's got shot back. Here we go again. Both these skippers have... if you don't just count the shots that skippers get, if you count the amount of shots that they've cut back so far in this game, you'd have a big number. Dave's weight is absolutely perfect. Perfectly weighted bowl. Could Gary be drawing in another here? Gee. Another 5-10 centimetres, and it would have been 2.
Very close.
Dave can rest the shot bowl out here and still make 2 out of it himself. He's got the pace on it this time. He's going to kick one of those 6-pointers that we all hate kicking. You'd rather hit the post with those ones, wouldn't you? One to the RSL guys. So 9-all now is the score. 10-9 to Mount Gambier. Mount Gambier just got a 1. Yep. 10-9 to Mount Gambier. Thanks, folks. So I've missed one somewhere along the line. And that would be after 11. No, that should be an even number, Pete. Sorry, my bad. Thanks to Heather for those updates. All right, we're at the halfway mark. Scores are even, as they are in two of the other games. So the leader's just a little off this time. Gary.
Great ball there from Bruce.
Oh, very good. I think it's a fair indication of the quality of the play going on around the place. There are some teams here with some exceptionally good long-term Division 1 players that haven't won so far this over the 3 games. It can be a fine line between how are we going out here? So the Port Mac boys look like they're holding 2.
They are. Leon's a bit short on that one.
Johnny's going to pull up a little bit short this time. Mind you, if I was the opposition bowler going to bowl there next, I wouldn't want that in my way, so Wayne's taken the wider side, the forehand. He's probably sent that a little narrow. Not too far off. It held longer than I thought. Yeah. Gary's got to follow him up. Can't risk pushing either of those 2 in. The word around town was that the top green was only running at about 14 seconds yesterday. It was quite soft because it's like a felt. And the people that were up there yesterday have come down here onto this green today saying this is a good 2 or 3 seconds quicker than what the top green was yesterday. Interesting. That's coming from a local, reliable. Oh, look out here. He's probably a bit unlucky there. He nearly got enough of the shot bowl to tickle the kitty onto his own. Gary looking to draw another on the forehand, just if he can sit next to Bruce's green bowl, he'll be happy. Oh, I think he's gone a bit cautiously.
No, hasn't sent it. Probably could do with a fruit in there.
Was that lovely big lunch he just had? Mind you, there was plenty of veggies in there. He should have the energy.
Not that anybody saw it then. Sorry about that.
As long as the people viewing know I'm not in control of the camera all the time, I'm happy to share the blame. We haven't got any more comments for a while about the quality of the camera work.
It's almost half time. Yeah, it's up, pretty up.
Yeah, they all went to... We've got some spectators here now, so the seating, when you add the extra cameras up the back, and then you add a couple of spectators, a lot of blokes don't get to watch or sit where they normally sit right behind the head.
It's having a look for the bowl there, I think.
He must be pretty confident he's got second with that red bowl to be doing that. And he has got the backward sitting right on the lip. This looks like it should have the pace. It's not. It's only going to be a little... Oh, he's looking pretty good under the red. There it is. Oh, that's definitely worthy of a YouTube live sports replay. Mrs. Beeman will be sitting inside watching this right now. He's tickled it under Wayne's red bowl. Gary's gone heavy again. He's hit a short one. So it's 2 at the moment to the Port Mac guys. I don't know if it's... This blue and white stripe bowl of John's may beat the red. I haven't seen any clear indication from... Yeah.
I think they were hinting before it was 1 before he drew that one.
Before he drew. If he can stay under that red bowl again, well, it won't matter if it's... Yeah, he's gone a bit safer and a bit wider this time. And a little bit heavier, but I tell you what, another end where the skipper has, at least one of the skippers, we've had a few ends where both skippers have made impacts and changed things. He's reaching for the tape measure again. Wayne's not giving it up. He's having a good look. He's got his poker face on, Wayne, the get-go right now. Either he doesn't know or he's not wasting his time measuring it because he knows he's won it. It's a good 1 metre distance. Bowls off at different angle. I think it's the 2. It is the 2 to the Port Mac team. Change of lead again. It's only the 27th time. And I do exaggerate. So that'll put Port Mac 1 ahead after 12 ends. Good heart, I tell you what, we've been so lucky. As I said earlier, we did see the draw, and we knew who would be on what rinks once the tournament started. We knew these two would be up against each other. It was just going to be a bit of bragging rights because they were both pennant players that had come up against each other recently. But to have 2 of them with a mixture of players, they're not all players that they both play with all the time. But to have 10-11 after 12 ends, with 2 teams fighting it out, the only thing they could be doing to each other, if they share the ends equally, it's going to make it hard for them to beat another team that's probably going to, or possibly winning a lot of the ends. So they could be doing themselves... I guess you've got to win the game first, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's
That makes sense to people at home. You've got to you've got to win the match first because you want those 30 points, and then as many ends as you win in that 21 end match, you get a point for. Yeah, Bruce Bavin showing off again. I'm loving him showing off. So if you can win 14 of the 21 ends, you end up with 44 points. But there have been teams that have won a lot more won a lot more ends and still lost the game. Instructions to come round the backhand for John. Don't think he's sent too many out the backhand side from memory at this stage. Supporting comments from his skip there. His grass was good. He just needed another couple of metres would have been handy.
I was talking to Fleur about that the other day. Skippers just like to point out the obvious.
Skipper's pointing out the obvious. Oh, I don't know.
Good grass. On the line, that's good grass.
I call it looking for a positive when somebody's 2 or 3 metres short. I like to remind them what I did like about the bowl. But yes, you're true. There's some that point out the obvious negative and the obvious positive. Is John a bit further this time?
Yeah, he's put more weight on it. Just needs the
It's
third by the
getting a
reach.
little bit... Yeah. Yep, Gary just telling Leon, just tip that over one roll. If he misses and hits the green one in, it's already shot.
Give him a chance. Oh, he might have got shot out of that. No, he did.
He did.
Went around the outside of it.
Good call. 2 parts to the process.
It's not too bad to wait
The
for it.
teammate giving guidance, and then the player executing the request. He was told to sit out
He's
the
got
blue.
it square.
He's told to sit out the blue one. That's
Very good bowl.
definitely a YouTube live sports replay, that one. He's on his knee watching it. Down it comes. He was told to roll over the green bowl or sit the blue bowl out and you'll get shot. And this is what he did. Boom shakalaka. And he may be holding 2 now. Very good bowl. It's a tit for tat kind of game. This one's got a bit of pace on. Just around the outside. Otherwise, that was looking rather menacing too. Just narrowed that one up a little bit. Oh, I tell you what, he's gone straight between 2 opponents' bowls with a yard of weight on, and the kid is half a metre behind.
Very lucky.
Oh, he'll be grateful he got through there. Wayne, on the other hand, has taken out second best. Played a very good shot there too. I don't know if it was part of the plan. Went under the head.
Gary does have 3 seconds though.
He does now. Yep. They're holding one. Gary's got 3. Just waiting in the wings. Plenty to discuss, and we're not even at the pointy end yet. But this is good management. Like I said the other day, there was a good article, I think it was on Bowls Australia, about strategies and planning ahead, and not just positioning bowls in the head, but thinking about how many ends are left and working up whether one bowl's, if you've got shot, is one bowl enough, or do you get greedy and try and take out a bowl to get a few more? And these blokes are showing that they've got the know-how And they're showing they've got the ability on the green as well. Dave's just going to cut under. It may stop in a handy spot for him. And a bad spot for Gary. It's probably a bit wider. It's not going to block Gary too much. He's on the mat ready to go. He sees it. He sees the shot. He's only got to tip that red onto the shot bowl. And if you've been watching more than the last 30 seconds, you'll see he's done this a few times today.
Not with that one.
He's narrow. But you can see what he's up to. He's pushed another one of the Port Mac bowls into the head. So, yeah. As I said that, Gary said that's ours in the head now. Less nerves when there's a spare bowl. But I don't know who's got... If the kitty does get picked up or goes back, I think Leon's is the furthest bowl to the rear, the dark blue. I think that could be why this one's coming around. Yeah, anything behind's good there. That's three bowls of the same team sitting together there, though. Probably needed one bit more behind the cat, but I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Gary's getting half serious here with a bit of weight. In the area.
Oh, he's gone through everything.
And you just would not believe it. Arms thrown in the air everywhere then. Yeah, got to be careful what words I go to use when things like that happen, because you feel like going, oh, far out, that was close. That was, I'm kind of glad I'm not out there and I'm watching this, because my little chicken legs would be shaking all over the place out there at the moment.
Very close.
So we now have a 2-point lead to the Port Mac team after 13 ends. 12-10. Still 8 ends to go.
That's a handy start from Bruce. Yeah, Bruce finished behind in a handy spot. Oh, the beam is still hanging on to one after that. Leon's just looked through. Handy spot. Ooh, John's weight was good. Leon's weight looks to be a bit too strong. Not allowing him to come back in. Oh, he's gone all the way through. Lost his bowl. Looks to be a tight line for Gary's bowl. A few of them coming right across there, cutting the head. Wayne's line's pretty good here. Oh, that's work for him. No. Friendly little rub. Gary's on a pretty good line here. The weight might just get him. Oh, very nice try. Wayne would be looking to draw another. Just holding out there. Not too bad a location though. Thanks, Wayne. Someone's prompted him to move out of the way. Dave's not too far away from here. Oh, very nice try. Oh, very good weight from Gary, but it's, obviously the grass is no good. Dave just looks to be on the draw. Must be very close. Oh, Dave might have got shot with his last one. Not very far away. Gary, just a little bit light on him with his weight. Very close for shot.
I'm back, folks, after a little bit of running around. Just been given an update. The Somerton boys do have a substantial lead at the moment. One a bit of a surprise, or one thing that may change circumstances, is that Robert Corner's team is down 3 at the moment, and I found that Brenton Whitwer, sorry.
Great bowl from Bruce, a great start.
Oh, wow. Brenton Whitwer's filling in for Dean Wilkinson. So the Beachport boys are giving, we've been calling it Andy Ashby's team, or Dean Wilkinson, or Robert Corner's team. They're giving them a bit of a run for their money. Beachport boys are 3 up. Everybody's past the halfway mark in their games now. Most are on the 13th end. Bruce has done well and put one on, one behind again.
Yep, 2 handy bowls.
And we're just getting an update on the Gary Feast rink, and they're up. They're up 13-4 on that one, so that's the Ralph Stafford team.
They had pretty good points in their first 3 games too.
Yeah, we're going score-wise here. There was another 1, was it? The last score?
Yep.
Another 1 to the Port Mac guys after 14 ends. 13-10. So we're getting to the pointy end at the moment, as it stands, and there is plenty of time. Yeah, 8 ends to go on most rinks. Skipper's happy with that behind. Prefer that than the short one. Bruce will be hard. Bruce's bowl will be hard to move, especially with Leon be trying to just miss his own bowl here and draw a second, or another second, I should say. He might have thrown it a bit wide and a bit heavy, unfortunately.
Looks that way.
He's a very reliable bowler. Yeah, I've had a few days where I haven't enjoyed it because of Leon's ability, not because of his company. He's a lovely fella. Always good for a chat during a game. But he can make your day difficult if you're trying to win.
Oh. A little bit of luck there.
Wow.
Somebody here calls up a big dirty wick, wasn't it?
Who's that?
Fellow that's playing up at the other green.
Oh, yes. Well, there's a clear path now for him. Yep. I think Gary's listening to me. Let's open it up now, mate. Straight after I said it. Yeah, sit the Blues, the call from Dave.
Well, Gary just plays their shot, really. Oh, he's changed it.
Wow. What a bowl. That's a very good bowl.
He's set it out on the wing, though. It gives him a bit of an opportunity, the one to sit on. Try to get shot off of it.
So is that 3? No, 2. Gary's timing. Moving into that spot. Unfortunate. Just pulling up short on the centre line. And Dave's pacing it out to measure, see if they're holding 2 or 3, I dare say. The skipper walks away from the head saying, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Mind you, I've seen Gary Bowring pull off tougher shots than that before. Wayne's got some advice for him. I love this interaction. It's good to see the way different bowlers communicate, encourage each other, give instruction. I dare say at the moment, without giving too much away, the Somerton boys are the front runners overall.
Well, yeah, and the Gary Feast rank, if they're that far up there.
Yeah, I'm not.
As well,
I'm not sure numbers other than that. Gary Feast's rink is up 13-4, but I'm not going to sit and go through the mathematics of who was up by the most after 3 wins. I just knew who had the 3 wins.
Yeah, I think Gary Feast had a quick look before there. So
In comes Mr. Bowring's bowl. Just sliding around the second best bowl there. But lovely use of weight. He needed that. He's still got one more bullet to load after Dave's last bowl. Dave's bowl's not going to reach, but it may... Oh, he hasn't blocked things off completely, but it wouldn't look overly appealing from the other end. Doing a great job on the camera work, Pete. I'm just got to ask Wayne to move if we can.
too late.
Too late.
Had no effect.
Didn't change anything. So another 2 to the Port Mac team with 1 RSL player. We can't call it the Port Mac team because Gary Walters is in there. It would be rude.
That was 2 to...
2 to the Port Mac team with Gary Walters, which makes it 15-10 after 15 ends by my calculation.
Yep.
Johnny Naismith's on top of the scoreboard up there. Yep. So a bit of a lead here. It's I don't think it'll ease any tension. I think they'll be The focus will be on until they're either 9 points ahead with 1 to go or they're ahead after the bell. The final siren will decide it.
And you start again from Bruce. He's been pretty steady this game.
Yep. We'll make sure Bruce gets more games against you, Pete.
Played one against him in midweek the other day.
Yeah, but I think we'll give him more games the better he goes. Dave just slipped away for a second there. He must have gone and had to buy more chalk, did he? I don't think he'll be too upset with this one going behind.
No. Better that far long than that far short.
Yep. It's that time of the day and that time of a tournament that even a metre or two behind. If you're holding a shot, this one's going to go to a similar home by the looks.
Yep.
Oh, he needs glasses.
Oh, there's a good ball there too.
An observant Mrs. Richards is watching the players whilst they're going up the other end. Yep. They got the audience captured. I noticed there's people on the other rinks looking over. It's not because they're on the live stream rink, because they know it's such an important game to both these teams. John Naismith backing up his lead very well there. I noticed Dave slowed John up a little bit today. Often John's, by his own admission, he does get on the mat and bowl pretty quickly. And I think Dave's controlling the environment up there amongst his team pretty well. 3 down, Gary's indicating.
Yep. The Dave's team seems to be bowling more consistently at the moment.
Just at the moment, the last couple of ends, what have they won? 3 or 4 in a row now. 1s and 2s. Small fish are sweet, they say. And the leaders are doing well. Second's doing well. Third's confirming it and at least putting something around the head. Wayne's got a bit of pressure here. He's got to go to the backhand. It's way too cluttered on his forehand. And I'm completely wrong. He's going heavy on his forehand.
Looking for the
He's
jack.
just proved me completely wrong. Well done.
There's still a couple down though.
Commentator's curse. Or just wanted to shut me up. Only one. Only one. Call is to put another one behind. Wayne does have a reputation as a pretty accurate driver, as we just saw evidence of. Well, that was supposed to be behind, but it's nearly drawn second best there. And puts it in Wayne's eye. It's backed him off to a draw weight this time.
There's nothing like calling someone behind when they did draw it.
Yeah. It changed Wayne's shot, but he almost got it still. There's a good mood amongst them all.
I don't know. Gary's might be getting a bit testy at the moment. he's
still
been
got
down the last few ends.
He's still got a smile though. And look, Gary's really stood tall when it comes to it, even though he's half the size of Wayne Luketko. He's standing tall because he has had to go to the mat a few times down. Like I said earlier, the amount of shots that he's cut back are worth gold. Just like drawing shot. Proudly wearing his flag from last year's Premiership Grand Final victory by the looks.
It's a tightish line from Dave.
It needs that wind to hold it, and the wind's not doing a great deal at the moment. Would have needed another metre there. Yeah, it's been pretty much this amount of wind most of the day. Been similar. Was expecting more yesterday. Is expecting more today. We've been quite fortunate. This is looking pretty good for weight. Will it turn enough? I think it will.
He's drawn shot. Good ball.
YouTube live sports replay. Once again, commentator's curse. I was saying a second ago that was saying a couple of seconds there, cutting back's just as valuable, and he's done it. This has got reaching weight. It's in the same area. If he gets a touch on it, the catcher is John Naismith's bowl. If he gets a touch on this, oh, he did on the kitty though. A great bowl from Dave, I tell you what. It's been a good quality game, folks. He's looking disappointed. He's just touched the kitty that was hidden behind the shot bowl almost. He's not happy with himself, Dave. He's hard on himself. He's in the lead. When he's up 6, he wants to be up 7. I love that. I love the he keeps forcing himself, and it's good. He's getting results. So one more to the Mount Gambier team. Takes them to 11 after the 16th end. 4 points the difference, with 5 ends to go. Don't condone gambling on YouTube live sports, but a few people out there having a little bet on their favourite players right now. I wonder if one Wayne Dowdle's sitting at home watching this game like he was yesterday morning watching his brother's game. He'd probably send me a message if he's at home watching. It'd be good to know what he thinks of the game so far. A lot of these blokes he's played against, with and against over the years. It was good to hear the feedback today has been that a lot of people went home after last night and watched the games, not just the players who were in yesterday's games. There was over 1,000 views for yesterday's games. That was by the end of the first night, so I imagine that number will creep up.
Handy start from Bruce.
Very handy start from Alan too. That'll be the shot bowl. Almost jack high. Back of the bowl, front of the cat. All close there too. I tell you what, he's going to get away with one here.
No way, run him out.
Yep. Dave called it on its way down. He knew where that bowl was going. So he's starting to read. He wouldn't have played a great deal with Bruce, but he's reading where Bruce's bowls are going, even with a bit of wind. So, again, shows a skipper that's concentrating. He'll pick those things up. Mr. Reliable's pretty close to here. Oh, yep. He's close enough. He's got the shot.
Ended in a very good home.
It's a bare cat still at the moment, so draw bowl will be the order of the day. Will Leon get his own bowl? Oh,
He was a bit quick. He was lucky.
yes. The body language from Gary says, I'm glad that missed. Oh. John's commentating his own bowl there, mainly because he doesn't like it.
Mine's pretty close here. That's a good bowl.
Yeah, it's good to know. It's good to know the Dowdles are out there watching, or one thereof. I hope the back's improving for you, Mr. Dowdle. Need you for a big game this Saturday, young fella. Oh. Okay, so Mount Gambier holding 2 now. Gary's still with a chance to sort that out.
Mine's not very far away again. A couple of good bowls, really good bowls.
Yep,
Oh,
very
nice.
good bowls, Mr. Legetgo. The calls to come into him. I think that's pick your own pace. Make contact. He's a bit wide. Don't want to move his own if you can help it.
Oh. What's going on there? Oh, it's coming back in the
Just people walking in front, unfortunately. The poor old camera is like me. It gets confused. It's trying to focus on too many things at once.
Could be a very important end in the context of the game, this one.
It will be. Being a 3 at the moment, only 4 down on the board.
Gary said we need shots, but no, there's only the 4 down with a few ends to go.
That's right. There's plenty of ends to go.
I don't think you'd want to be doing anything silly at this stage.
No. Nearly done enough for 4 here anyway.
No, weight was good.
He's Jack, all right. And I got a sneaking suspicion that will be 4. Yeah, we ended up with...
It's a pretty good bowl here.
there you go.
Very good bowl.
A very good bowl and under pressure. It could nearly be 2 down. Wayne's indicating 1.
It's a big bowl at this time.
Yeah. Alan's bowl's second best out at 10 o'clock there.
Interesting. He could have been a little bit more aggressive at that. Onto those narrow onto those bowls with a little bit of weight. Move. You happen to get both them out, and all of a sudden you've got a number.
That's right. Yeah.
And if you hit and stay,
How quick a game can change. I think Gary Bowring, I think he'd probably drawn the 4th bowl, the 4th shot with his first bowl. And Dave's backed it up, cool under pressure, and drawn the 1. And it's 1 shot to the Port Mac base team. takes it back out to a 5-point difference again. So 4 ends to go, folks. We are getting to the pointy end. Thank you for staying with us and watching here on YouTube Live Sports. If you want to see the final results and you aren't able to watch, you can always come back and watch. This will be on YouTube forever and a day. If you want to know how the other teams went, there's a lot of visiting teams. The results will be on Bowls Link with the help of Alex from Bowls Australia. Bruce isn't overly happy with the grass he's put on here, but probably more the weight. The extra weight, he had the right weight to do the job. Ooh. He's got away with one there.
Very lucky.
I think I want to find out who's Gary's choreographer is. He's got some dance moves out there, getting those bowls to move with a swinging leg. He got a touch on it. Unfortunately, he's run through a little bit. You never know. If you're watching at home and you want to put in a comment, feel free to maybe leave it till the last end or two. Send us your vote for who you think would be best on ground in this match. Might help Pete and I out with that decision, because there will be some prizes given out inside before the raffle draw for the best on ground for the 4 days that we've live streamed. Yeah, Johnny's just backed his weight off a bit too much. Yeah, feel free. Either by the old-fashioned telephone or in the comments on YouTube Live Sports. Let us know what you're thinking. We won't publish them. It'll be for your own information. We'll let you know how they go. I tell you what, it's a bit like the last end. There's a few shots currently held. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment. The Mount Gambier guys.
Good line, but no weight.
Yep.
All of a sudden the pressure's flipped back the other way.
It has. But, like we've seen so many ends, Gary's dug his team out of trouble. Last end, Dave dug his team out of trouble. So,
He's Wayne here. Yep, still coming. He's in the count.
that'll be 5. I think Dave's team's probably just lucky that the 5 that have come in haven't... there's still an absolute dead draw there. And there's probably only one bowl within a half metre, so there is room.
And pressure's a funny thing, though.
Oh, it is. This is heavier.
He's got to make sure he gets
Grass
something.
is looking absolutely sensational. There's a match-winning type of bowl. Gary Walters just trailed it from 5 down to possibly only one down. And they've got the only bowl behind the kitty at the moment. So it's amazing how a game can turn so quickly. I reckon Wayne will be on the edge of his seat at home right now. Yeah, that'd be two. That's the sort of bowl that can win a game. Almost a front. Is a front touch? No. He reached into the pocket, didn't pull out any chalk. You can safely say that two that they might be down at the moment is still better than the 5 they were down about 3 minutes ago. It's not a touch or two, so a bit of contact on that red bowl on the right angle will send the kitty off to John Naismith's blue and white bowl at the back. You can't help to have a chuckle every now and then. You look across the green and you see something unusual happen. Like a bowl run across a player's foot and he didn't even budge. Just hit his foot rolled over and kept going.
Dave's dropped a bit short.
He has. It'd be in Gary's eye though.
The opportunity here though.
I'm sure Dave didn't want to bowl that short, but...
Well, that's a bit tight.
Yeah, the little noise I just heard from Gary's indicating he's not any more happy with his than. So the thirds have done the work this end. Gary Walters and Wayne Legetgo have made the difference. See what the skippers can do with the last two, one each. Don't think he wants to be too wide. You wouldn't want to be outside the black line. Just outside the blue line will probably do it. And I reckon that's about his line. This is looking really good. Really good bowl. There's a point saver. Look at that. That's a closey, that one. He'll be real happy with that. Of course, Gary can sit it out for 3. But you put it there, it's up to them to get it out. That's a fantastic bowl. Gary's in the same area, same weight. Don't think his bowls will turn as much as Dave's though. That's the only thing that let him down there. And the Mount Gambier crew, the Bowring team, pick up another one. So we've got... 9 shots, 9 ends each in this game. 9 ends each. Scores 16-12 after 18, folks. We're now down to 3 ends to go, 4 shots of difference. One last chance to thank the Bendigo Bank at Mount Gambier, All Digital Hearing, and also the Grant District Council.
Who was that? Who was that?
Sorry? Grant District Council. District Councillor Grant. All Digital Hearing. Oh, no, I've just missed a dad joke. Oh, my goodness. I'm announcing the names of the sponsors. One of them is All Digital Hearing. Of course, my co-commentators whispering to me, what was that? He's on fire today.
Couple of good bowls here.
Yeah. And there's no fat target there either, so 2 closies. Bruce is looking happy, and I see why. This is, I don't know, how many superlatives can you come up with in a game? Salubrious bowling. I hope a lot of people that are here today end up getting around and watching this. Good display of pressure. Substantial bragging rights. A financial windfall. And everybody's pulling their weight in both teams. And down come the Dreamline XGs. Is it wide enough? Might be enough to pick up the kitty here. Another great bowl. That is the shot bowl. Leon needs to sit the green and fall in to beat that, or he needs to pick the kitty itself up. Spends a bit of time in North Queensland, does Leon, in the winter months. It's a fair bit of bowling on grass surfaces. He's not quite enough there to get second. The instruction from the skip is stay away from there now. The opposition bowl at the front on both sides. Leon's bowls both standing up would easily tip over and roll that distance. Good call from the skip to stay away. I don't know how much he's staying away. He's played this very well. Johnny Naismith, take a bow. He's so split those two back bowls. That stops any big number. They've still got the bowl. Yep, Bruce's bowl's still down the back. It's Haynes is just holding wide, but they've now got one down the back, which can be handy. That one's ended up pretty much exactly where his skipper asked for. 2 or so metres to the back and out on the side as a catcher. This one's looking menacing. Holding 2, as far as I can see. I don't think it'll be 3. Yep. Inside that one will give you a third.
Safer on the other hand, I would have thought. It's further away to knock in, the one on the other hand. But he's gone very careful.
Yes. Not worthless over there. Gary and Wayne having a big talk there. There's a lot. Gary's had a lot of questions asked of him in this game, but he's stood up very well, wouldn't you say?
He has. Oh, Wayne, good on you, mate.
Pennant winner and club champion he is. Dave's a club champion. I don't know if Dave's won a pennant at all. He's on to Leon's bowl. There you go. That's how quick the game can change. Get him. is watching again on YouTube Live Sports Replay. He's got 2 bowls, 2 dark blue bowls, either one he needed to push in. Just so happened to get the shot bowl. He's saved them a number of times. I think he's politely letting them know.
Oh, very good try. Great bowl from Dave.
We just managed to get Gary out the way before that lovely bowl came down. Otherwise, he'd be skipper would be cursing him when he got home tonight. And he said, "Why didn't I get to see that bowl I did?" Wonderful bowl from Mr. Beeman.
Need a water pistol.
Oh, I've heard of a few devices you can use to have been discussed at. Gary Bowring's followed up his first one with another great bowl. He's only just fallen short. The question that is posed to Dave now is, do you...
A little bit of weight. Oh, I'd come.
How can
a
you...
little bit of weight under there.
Yes. How can you get the shot without making it worse? Yeah,
there's only one in there.
They've only got
2.
one on that side. They've got one a bit further back. Would depend how hard he hit it. But that blue and white bowl's very valuable because it's splitting up 3 of the Mount Gambier bowls. Gary Walters' bowl is at the back there at about 3 o'clock, at the very back. So it is a chance to draw a shot, but it is a chance to drop 3 if you tickle that back more than 2 foot. It's on its way. The thirds are walking up. They're interested. No, run out of petrol. But given the circumstances, that was a good end where the person holding shot, or the team holding shot, changed a number of times in the one end there.
Do we have just up and back, do we?
We have up and back, and we have a 3-point difference.
3 point. 3 shots.
I hope for one of the teams, and I don't mind who. I hope for one of the teams it's not a draw and they both end up missing out on potential victory overall. After 84 ends, you would hate to have a draw on your very last end and miss out. Likewise, if you don't have a draw, somebody's going to lose, so they miss out completely. So don't wish it upon anybody. First bowl's at a good 1.5 metres behind. Bruce sticking with his round-the-clock backhand bowls. Been doing it well. Been doing it well for the last 82 ends. 2 to go. He's about the same distance short that Alan is past the jack. All right. One more lead bowl to go.
I've left it wide open.
Yeah. This has been the one that's sort of found a few people out. Is heading in this direction when the jack's been on the tee. I think Bruce is about to show us he's been getting better at it as time's gone on. He has. He's probably close to 1 metre out still, but he has got the shot bowl. This is the one that's been catching them out. I think they're all a little worried because they've got that feeling that cross breeze and worried about not going in the ditch. Leon's got a very smooth delivery. He's even exhaling as the delivery. I'm watching closely there. He's obviously practiced a lot and may have even had some coaching. I think he might get shot out of this when that turns in. He has. Jack high bowl too.
He certainly winds the bowl up with the arm, doesn't he?
Yep. Either green bowl on the way in here. Yeah, unfortunate if you miss them. Need bowls on the green when it's getting down to the pointy end here. Come on, Foxy is the call from the skip. Oh, he had to wait, unfortunately. It's not what Gary needed. He didn't want 2 bowls short. He's got 1 behind and 1 jack high. But when you're 3 down with 2 to go, you want bowls at least jack high or behind, preferably.
That's the end. You want your lead to nail it.
Yeah. John Naismith may meet that back bowl. There you go. That'll save him going in the ditch. So there's a backwood. Probably not quite where Dave wanted it, but he'll take that. They've both got a bowl back near the ditch now. 4 bowls short, 1 bowl jack high. Here's another jack high bowl. All the way. About a bowl in front. Gary's chosen the backhand. Won't take much to move Bruce's green bowl up. It's 3rd best at the moment. Standing up. It won't take a great deal to move that. If he gets under it, he's close to shot. There it is. Ooh,
Oh no,
unlucky.
ran off.
Still possibly 2 down. No, 1
Got
down.
one.
Bruce's bowl coming up. The pale blue bowl beats the dark blue out there at
Pale blue, aqua.
Aqua, yes. Yeah, you may have heard through the microphone. Wayne wasn't happy with that. Having said that,
That could
have a look at what he's done.
Oh, he's gone through the back door.
As the bowl left his bowling arm, he said, bugger, 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 bugger. He's got a big grin on his face, waving his hands now. How did I do that? Gary's now got to change hands. He doesn't want to push that red in. He wants to sit Wayne's other red bowl, the shot bowl. Not an easy day to be changing hands on a length like this. If he's around Leon's blue bowl, oh, his weight might have been close to getting him there.
Yeah, he must have snuck that one in, Wayne.
Yeah, so it could be 2 down. Well, Gary's saying he's got 3 now. He was saying he only had 2 just before. Only 1 bowl's come in since then, and now he's saying he's got 3. So he may have had a quick look earlier and thought they only had 1. Who'd want to be a skipper, eh? It's only $2,000 on the line in the next 2 ends. That's all. Nothing much.
Sends you grey, that does.
They got this stuff you can buy in a bottle at the supermarket now. Wash that grey right out of your hair.
Then I have to start pulling it out.
Well, once you start dyeing it, you've got to keep dyeing it, otherwise you end up like a skunk and it's half black, half white. Yeah. That's not quite going to get there. Yeah, 2 foot, as indicated by the Wayne.
Could afford to be up there. He had his to sit on.
Yeah, it's the trouble for Dave Beeman now. He's got, and we did talk about this, the short bowls before, and Gary not wanting short bowls. Well, it's actually going to be to his advantage that Dave's got to be real careful not to push one of theirs in. I think his best option is to try and outdraw the... No, he's looking up the backhand. I don't know how. If he gets just around the bowl on the centre line, tips Bruce's over, that's the perfect bowl. Don't think he'll get that weight. Yeah, he's probably so focused on getting his weight right, he's probably just sprayed that a little. Remember, it is hard for us blokes to do two things at once.
Perfect grass, just the weight.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's looking at trying to get around. Well, if that red beats the teal bowl, I think he'd be looking to underneath the red. See what Gary does first.
Needs to be there.
Yeah, he's going to be... he would have been there. All right, Mr. Beeman, what are you going to do here? That front ball on the centre line, if he could just skirt the outside of that. Or if he pushes... Oh, here we go. Commentator's curse, isn't that what I called? Ooh. He's just moved it too far, but I think he's come in for... I think he's followed it in for second. I'd be pretty sure he's followed that in for second. Don't reckon you'll be needing a tape measure for that, boys. Yeah, he's done well. Skippers have done well again. Both the skippers. So, one to Mount Gambier. Last end. And thanks for staying with us, everybody. If you're watching in your lounge rooms, at your workplaces, if your boss hasn't caught you doing it. It's been 83 ends so far. Oh, very good bowls. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm Tim Wrightson and Peter Rochock's here with me, and we've both been very happy to be presenting this to you on behalf of the Port Mac Bowls Club. We will be back, as we mentioned, the 16th of December. The Port Mac Ladies Fours tournament is on. That'll be the next one that I know of that we'll be doing. Get a bit of bowls in ourselves between now and then. Of course, we're open to invitations. If anybody else is looking for similar services to what we've provided here today, please make contact with us. Happy to travel. Happy to keep the love of bowls getting shown around the place. Especially when it's bowls like this one of Bruce Bavin's. Bruce Bavin's bowl in the last end, when you're 2 shots up. That is a great bowl to start the end. He liked it. He's walked back as he's watching it, but it was a ripper bowl. Can he back it up with another one? 2 short bowls is not what Gary wanted. Unfortunately, Alan's just pulled up a bit short there. Bruce looks narrower. If it holds out enough, yeah, look at this.
A couple of good bowls.
He should be very, very proud of himself. I'm glad I was talking him up in previous streaming that we've done today and yesterday. He's proved I'm a judge of a good bowler at least. And this game is still anybody's. 2 shots the difference. That bowl's behind the jack, so...
A draw here, would it make the results interesting?
You should have got an all-digital hearing, mate. Talking about that 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. I'm too busy concentrating.
Yeah. You're doing a fantastic job. Pete's really taken the reins on the camera today. It's been a fantastic performance. We learn as we go. You know, I was commenting that it would be heartbreaking for both teams if there was a draw, but it's going to be heartbreaking for one team if they have a loss. Which would you rather see? We'll leave that up to the 2 skippers. They'll tell you what they both want. They both want to win this. They don't know the results on the other greens. They don't know whether they're whoever wins this. They won't know whether they're the best performing 4-game winner. John Naismith looking to secure a bowl down the back, which he has. That's another very beautifully weighted bowl. So, fairly confident the Somerton boys would have won their 4th game. So we'll have one 4-game winner confirmed there. We don't know. Last time we checked, the Robert Corner team was down 3. But that was only halfway through the game. The John Schroeder, Ronnie Plungers, Ralph Stafford and Gary Feast team. Oh, Wayne's been unfortunate there.
Didn't really.
He was
see
lucky to
that.
get the wick, but he was unfortunate that his bowl didn't stay with it. So we don't know the results of the others. We're going to keep everybody in suspense. These players will, whoever.
I don't think we have any choice because we don't know.
Well, I could go and find out, but I think why ruin the fun for everybody? Just let them try and win their 4 games.
But the last game won't be on bowls, thank you. Anyway.
Last bowl by Gary is the furthest at the back now. It's behind Wayne's red bowl. Wayne needs to somehow pick up the kitty and stay with it. Draw to it, stay with it. And then hope his skipper can come down and do... he's walked away. Disappointing because he's had a good game. Dave's asking for just a drawn shot here. And once again, the pressure will be on Gary Bowring, the skipper of the Mount team. This might be in a nuisance spot for Gary. No, probably should be around that. Gary's got to try and construct a 3 out of this, and he's down 2 possibly. Last indication from Dave that was holding 2 when Wayne moved the kitty back. So at bare minimum, Gary wants to get a draw. Lots of good discussion going on there. Dave and Gary Walters off to the left-hand side, having a good listen to what Gary Bowring and Wayne are discussing. It's the advantage of bowling last, especially on the last end. It's hard to put yourself in their shoes when you've been on the sideline, but after over 160 bowls this man's bowled down. He's about to bowl 2 of the most important ones of the 2 days. 160 bowls in 2 days is plenty. Your quad muscles are starting to get sore, the feet to get sore. We don't have to worry about sunburn too much, more the effects of the wind.
He'd be disappointed in that one.
He would be.
Did not give it a chance.
Yep. There can only be one winner, and both teams have played well enough to win this match.
I don't think they're 2 on the tee either, so he's...
Wayne's got 1 on the tee, and the dark blue one. No. John Naismith's blue and white bowl will be second closest to the tee. I think Gary, this bowl, I would imagine he'd be trying to put as close to the ditch as he can, directly behind the cat.
Yeah,
that would be my guess.
Yeah, he won't want to make a target and sit it next to it. No, he's only on the draw.
We'll have to ask him later what he was intending there. There is another bowl.
Back further.
There is one bowl down there further, but I think it is Gary Walters, so it's not going to help Gary Bowring with this bowl. He needs to draw this somehow over to the maroon bowl. Trail it over to the maroon bowl, I should say. He's going to draw it cold.
No, well, not sure what he's trying to do there. 1's no good to him.
Yeah, they've got the shot. And it's a shake of hands. Well, we'll try our best to get some players to come and talk to us. And we'll be with you all shortly. We'll see if we can get a hold of a couple of the players now. An epic battle it was. We've managed to get Gary Bowring over here, the losing skipper of the team. Welcome into the commentary position, Gary.
No worries. Thanks, Tim.
A bit of pill to swallow, I know, mate. You've played very well over ATNs.
Yeah, but they're losing second bowl very well. They were a good combination. We were always chasing shots.
They were. Look, I think all 8 of you deserve a big pat on the back. You came into this game knowing you're playing each other. Once the draw came out, we didn't know it was going to get to this stage. Well, what a fantastic finish to a game. What was that one shot in the end? A 3-point ball game. Look, should be very proud of you boys.
Yeah,
and yourself.
No, we've had a great 2 days, and it's always a great tournament, Port Mac, and you always get good competition.
Yep. You've had some tough games along the way. Even though you've had three wins and a very close loss.
Yeah, it's been good.
That's good, mate. What do you got coming up next?
Midweek tomorrow.
Midweek tomorrow
at Robe.
Your club's Hams Day.
Playing your offsider, Peter Rochock.
You'll be playing Pete tomorrow?
Potentially.
That's top of the ladder clash, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. So, then we've got a Hams Day on Sunday. So, RSL. So, I don't do a lot of skipping, so I enjoy actually having a chance this year at midweek bowls.
That's fantastic. And look, you've shown your colours right there. You and Dave both. Many times you both cut back. A lot of times in the commentary we're talking about not just the value of drawing in the shot bowl as a skip and controlling the head and shaping it, but the amount of times you and Dave both cut back was exceptional.
Yep.
Mate, congratulations. Thanks very much for your time. Lovely to have you on, and it's a pleasure having you at the club again. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
And with a big smile on his face, in walks Dave Beeman. Congratulations, Skip.
Thanks, Tim.
A very good game. You all 4 boys, as Gary just said, you're leading your second.
Yeah.
Absolutely shone for you today.
Yeah, and Bruce came good again in the last game. He went off a little bit in the first game, but
this morning
we battled through, and he had an excellent 2 days. Yeah, excellent. And so did John. Yeah.
You'd be very proud of him. I just said to Gary, I don't know if you've heard the amount of times you and Gary cut back today.
Well, that's our
was
job.
Excellent. It is. It is. But we talk about the skippers getting all the big shots and the big winning ones and all that sort of stuff. The fact that you guys cut back just shows the true value of that too. So backing your dead drawing and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Was really good. It was exceptional to watch.
Yeah, I thought that both teams played equally as good. We both had ends where we could have had 3s and 4s, and we did cut back. Had a couple of lucky shots, but at the end of the day, you get the balls up there and you never know what happens. And it worked for us a couple of ends, and it worked for them a couple of ends. So
What would you have said 2 or 3 ends ago if I said, what happens if it's a draw?
Yeah.
Now,
I
hang
wasn't
on.
thinking
You're not
about
allowed to
that.
look how far you ahead
No,
you were 2 or 3 ends ago, but that was a possible scenario, and I said, it could ruin both your days.
Yeah, it could have been that. Obviously, I wasn't thinking about that at the time, you know. I mean, all I was worried about was keeping ahead and getting to the last end and having our noses in front, and I was pretty confident the boys would get some balls in the head for me, which they did. The jack did move, but you know, unfortunately, we still had the balls there to cover it on the last end. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Sometimes we weren't there, but you know, when it counted, we had the balls in that area.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, there was a few good ends there where both teams had times where the shot bowl changed from team to team that many times. Yeah. We got to see some great replays. I think you and the boys should sit down with a quiet one tonight and watch that game.
I hope it was a good spectacle, because it certainly felt as though it was a good game. So
I might be biased, but I think it was a fantastic game to watch.
Good on you.
I know there was people on the other rinks watching you guys. There were spectators up there watching you. Yeah. You're one of 2 4-game winners that I know of.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know any other results. I'm waiting on the result of that game right there.
Yep.
And Robert Corner's game up there. So congratulations.
Thanks very much, Tim.
And congratulations to all your teammates.
Yep. And thanks for doing a good job. You've done a fantastic job for 2 days.
We've tried. We no point us doing this if you're not bowling like that. So
that's all right.
You put in half the effort, mate. Trust me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So that wraps up the streaming for today. It's been a pleasure putting this together for everybody. There's been a lot of help gone into it. Obviously, Peter Roshok from the Road Bowls Club has been there. Kathy Edwards has helped with grants and IT. Of course, my mate Boyd Dumbrell, happy bowler, the king of YouTube live sports. He's spreading the word. He's spreading the love of bowls, and I hope people can get behind it. Do yourself a favour, get onto YouTube Live Sports, subscribe, enjoy as much bowls and even croquet. I know he's done some motocross commentary. This bloke can do anything, so watch as much as you can, folks. From me, Tim Wrightson, Port MacDonnell Bowls Club, the 17th Men's 2-Day Fours Tournament. If you want to get an invitation, it's pretty easy. You ring the club and you say, hey, we want to play in that game that we saw on the live stream. Feel free to ring us up, let us know. Once again, thanks for viewing, and it's bye for now. There are